Dodgers sign 2 more players. Are you kidding me? You can't make this stuff up. Also, breaking down the Clayton Kershaw contract. I want to talk about the actual money that he could be making. Yeah, it looks like a small contract, but the incentives make it a lot better. Also, Dodgers change plans. There's been a lot of talk about the 6-man rotation for pitching. Well, that is now changed to a 5-man until further notice. Talking about when Shohei returns, want to get to that story, and of course, Friedman on a winning culture in Los Angeles. Let's get down to business. Thinking Dodger Blue. Brad J with you here on Dodgers Digest. Hey, make sure you subscribe. What are you doing? You're blowing it. We're about ready to start the season. Commit already. Subscribe, like, and turn on those notifications so you don't miss a moment of Dodger Digest. Brad J with you. Let's go. Dodgers signed 2 more players. Yep, LA signing 2 more players. Okay. You got me. They're minor league players. Okay. Yeah, that was kind of clickbaity. Sorry about that. Dodgers but you never know. Okay, here's the deal. Like when the Dodgers sign guys that are to a minor league deal and then invite them to spring training, you don't know what can happen. Literally, you just definitely do not know. It could be a surprise. You just don't know. And Dodgers and right-hand pitcher Luis Garcia have agreed to a minor league deal. Sources tell Just BB Media includes an invite to spring training. Well, Garcia was with the Anaheim Angels before he was acquired by the Red Sox. So there you go. You don't know. But, okay, let's just devil's advocate here. If you're Luis Garcia and you sign the minor league deal with the Dodgers and you're invited to spring training, you better show out. I'm going to say right now, because look at the staff they got. They don't have anyone going to be able to hang around and not earn their keep. So, on that note, it's probably daunting, but maybe on the other side, it's a chance for you to prove yourself. So, there you go on that one. Also, an infielder, like we needed another infielder. Well, here we go. A veteran infielder, Michael Chavez, is also in Dodgers camp, minor league deal. Sources say, thank you, Babium, for that one. And so, another infielder. Does that put the pressure on Hae-Sung Kim? I mean, because really, he's got to prove himself. Very interesting stuff right there. So, 2 more Dodgers invited to sign minor league deals and then invited to spring training. So, not like some huge major signing, but, hey, it's news, right? Okay. Let's talk Kershaw. Breaking down the Kershaw contract. So, I'm looking at the contract and I'm like, okay, 7.5, right? Sounds good, right? 7.5 million for the Curse just to get him done and get him signed and get him taken care of. But look at the incentives. Just go ahead and just whatever the case may be, think about that $7.5 million. Okay? And you look at that and you go, Kershaw 1 year, 3 times Cy Young, 10 times All-Star, helped secure the World Series in 2020. So it means a lot to the Dodgers. So you look at a $7.5 million contract and you go, okay, I think it's a good deal for the Dodgers. And I think that the Dodgers want him to be some sort of coach down the road. Like to be in the organization. Maybe not a coach, but some sort of part of the Dodger organization, because being that this will be his 18th season with the Dodgers. Okay? But $7.5 million 1 year. But what does the deal include? Brad J, will you help us on that one? It includes this. Listen to this. $1 million each 13th, 14th, 15th, and 16th game started. So think about that. Four games, if he goes and starts a 13th, 14th, 15th, and 16th, just 4 games, right? Past the 12, that's $1 million for each game. Think about that. The deal in itself to $7.5 million, I understand that, but then you start looking at the little things with it, like Will he be able to go that? And is it an incentive for Kirsch to, like, you know what? Time to put the big boy pants on and come out here and lace $1 million for the 13th, 14th, 15th, and 16th. It also includes, check this out, $2.5 million for 30 days on an active roster. So all the people that complain, like, oh, he's injured, Kirsch is out, blah, 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 it's more of a benefit to him to stay on that roster. That's $2.5 million for 30 days. What is that? 4 starts, 5 starts, 30 days? That's pretty darn good. And then $1 million for 60 days. So 2.5 million for 30. Let's say he goes 60. Let's say, I mean, God forbid he goes a whole entire time, right? 60 days and starts all those games. That's over what? $14 million that Kirsch could make with incentives. Now, is it possible? I mean, he's getting long in the tooth. So is that possible? What's your thoughts below? I want to see that below on that. I mean, do you see that? Do you like that contract? Is it more an advantage for Kershaw on that one, or is it more advantage for the Dodgers? I don't know. To me, I feel that really gives an incentive for him to do what he needs to do, and that's represent the Dodgers and do it and get multiple starts. That's for sure. All right. Okay, Dodgers have changed their mind on the 6-man rotation. I mean, everyone's got this story right now. You knew it was coming. I mean, they're already saying Shohei not till May. So, okay, if Shohei's not pitching until May, they're not even until further notice. There will be no 6-man rotation until May, until he returns. So, there it is. And you kind of knew that was going to happen, right? But I mean, they're going to mess around. They're going to mess around, and Roberts is going to mess around. And he's going to change things up. He's going to see what works the best for the team. And you know, last year he did it with some duct tape and some twine, and was able to put the game together and put bullpen games and a way to come away with a World Series. You know, so trust the process, or if you're in Canada, trust the process, is how they would say it there. All right, so this picture really fired me up. How about that, right? Los Angeles Dodgers posted this on X, and there they are, the trio, ready to battle it out, ready to make some noise right there. Got to feel good about that, and love the fact that we're starting the season off and doing the season off in at the Tokyo Dome, legendary Tokyo Dome too as well, to start 2 against the Cubs there. And I'm pretty sure Cubs are starting a Japanese pitcher on their side of the deal too. All right, before we wrap things up, let me just bring this up to you. Let's talk full on Dodgers Digest quote of the day. Let's get it done. Andrew Friedman on the winning culture of just being a Dodger. This has got to make you feel good. If this does not give you warm and fuzzies, check your pulse. We've seen a lot of talented teams stumble and not make the playoffs, so it's incredibly difficult to do what we've done over that long stretch of a time. And talking about just always being in the playoffs, always there, right? And I think it speaks to the culture we have created, and we continue to cultivate that in our overreaching goal is to be a destination spot for players who don't want to leave. Right? Teoscar, right? Kershaw, right? Kike, right? These are the guys. Even Kenley Jansen was like, I want to be a Dodger so I can retire a Dodger. Matt Kemp retired a Dodger, came back just to sign a 1-day contract. People don't want to leave. And big ups to the brass, Andrew Friedman, Brandon Gomes, and, of course, Dave Roberts and the entire staff and everything what they do for the Dodgers. All right, that's going to do it. Dodgers Digest, Brad J. in the house. Thank you for tuning in. Always make sure subscribe, like, turn on notifications, and always be part of Dodgers Digest. That is going to do it for me. And as you go through the day, always remember, my friends, think Dodger Blue.